What's good, everyone? Iron Banner Control is back, and it brings with it the Clever Dragon. You don't want to miss out. Play this week, pick up the Pulse Rifle, one of the best in game, same archetype as Grasp of Malak. Enjoy it before the December balance patch maybe changes things. This video is geared towards solo queue players as well as team players. In Iron Banner Control, enemies are aggressive. A lot of people expect the sweatpants to be put on, and with it comes heavy aggressive pushes. Destiny is a very snowbally game. What that means is momentum can gather speed quickly and can cascade out of control really fast. So if you're feeding by dying over and over again, if you're trying to match the enemy's aggression with your own, ultimately you're doing your team a huge disservice. Kills equal super energy. Kills with super equal orbs, and so if the enemy team begins a nice chain of supers and they're getting enough kills to generate enough orbs, it's this never-ending machine that keeps feeding itself. They're going to snowball out of control, have more supers than you, and map control is the name of the game. If the enemy is able to slay enough in order to take map control, then ultimately they'll win. So let's touch on map control for a second there. Controlling 2 points is always the focus, never 3. This is the golden rule of control. The reason you don't want to have 3 points is because it flips the spawns. The moment you begin to cap all 3 points, the enemies are probably going to start spawning behind you. This immediately throws off map control. Let's say right now we hold A and B. I know for the most part, the only place an enemy is going to spawn is over at C. So everybody on our team can just sort of stack up at the 50-yard line in the middle of the map, look towards their spawn, and try and keep them in there, force them to engage into us, which is something you want to be trying to do as well. Work with your teammates, even if you're solo queuing. There's data above a player's name card that shows when they're under attack, and also a skull and crossbones where they die. Use that information in order to give yourself an advantage while moving. If you see your teammate is in need and wants some help, join him. You might be able to get an easy cleanup kill. If you saw 2 teammates just die in a single area, you may want to back off from that space, as it's a pretty clear indicator, trouble's going down right there. Or maybe you need to get in position over there to clean up the kill that he couldn't finish off. Understand that some of the maps in the pool have a definite strong side. Take Shores of Time or Blind Watch, for example. Both of those maps holding C and B is a lot easier than trying to hold A and B. It's so much so on Shores of Time that whatever you can do to hold C is critical to winning the game, and a lot of experienced players know this, and they set their sights on controlling the stronger side of the map. Here on Pantheon, it doesn't matter as much because this is asymmetrical map. Don't get funneled into a single choke point over and over again. This is probably the #1 killer in solo queue games. People are aggressive in Iron Banner, they want the win really badly, so they aggressively push up, and if they die in a spot, regularly you'll see them push right back to that spot so they can try and clean up the kill. But unfortunately, enemy teams can make very effective setups that can just have you feeding them kills over and over again. Think about Bungie map design. There's almost always a left, middle, and right channel for you to push up on. Be unpredictable, and try and use flanks. Collapse on opponents at the same time that your teammates are pushing in on the middle. This can be used in solo queue. It doesn't require a team. If you see your blueberries pushing on the left side, there's an opportunity for you to push from the middle and get some easy cleanup kills, or at minimum cause enough chaos for the enemy team for them to look away from your blueberries and maybe secure some more kills. Maintaining a positive attitude throughout Iron Banner is going to be critical to your success, and this is a bigger one if you're playing in a team, if you're using communications like voice comms with one another. It's easy to get tilted and angry in Iron Banner if your only focus is on the win. If you maintain a positive attitude, though, it's not infectious. It doesn't have that toxic nature. Have you guys ever been in that situation where you lose a game really badly and a dude on your team, and I'm this dude a lot of times, just starts mouthing off and goes, "That's stupid," and complains about balance issues or whatever? It can change the entire team's morale, and that can lead to more losses one after the other. Don't focus on the outcome, rather focus on the process itself, playing the game smart. Did we control the map? Did we have A and B? Did we triple cap? Because we don't want to do that. Try and identify what's going on in the process rather than solely focusing on the outcome of just, if we didn't get a win, I wasted my time. So those are my survival guide tips for Iron Banner Control this week. It's my favorite game type for Iron Banner. I hope you guys enjoy it. Make sure you pick up a Clever Dragon and enjoy it, because this is probably the last hurrah of 241 before we get another balance patch in December. If you guys enjoyed this video, please let me know with a like, and we'll see you all later this week.